That's how I think of it. Yeah, the soul is actually what's calling in those hard
Oh
experiences.
no.
I mean, no, our souls know what they're doing. And we have free will, so we don't how we could go, away from that, move away from that. We can be in resistance, we can avoid. But what I like to tell people is we're probably just going to come back again and do it. So might as well get it done now. If if we have stuff to work on and work out and work through, and all of us do, embrace it. If you have the capacity now, if you have the resources, some people do not, I understand. But yeah, it's the soul that's saying, yeah, I'm going to move closer to this relationship, even though I might get burned, even though it might be painful, even though I'll have to experience loss and grief, because those are the things that grow us and they expand our understanding of ourselves, and they expand our ability to love better and more.
Always a return to love. And I guess would this relate to when you talk about our soul path? People talk about our soul path on multiple incarnations. Is this the the soul path?
Yeah, I think so. Although I don't, a lot of people will say in their sessions, can you tell me what my soul path is? And the thing is that is that first of all is not my job to tell anybody. That's for our own self-discovery. And so we can unfold our soul path through a variety of pathways. And we kind of decide that as we go, which is where our free will comes into play. So I might opt out of certain experiences because in those moments I don't feel equipped or desiring to have them, but I will have more opportunities. My soul will continue to call in more adventures and make things maybe a little bit more enticing as we go along so that I can address whatever needs to be healed within myself or whatever offering I am here to express. But our soul's path is really the conglomerate of our experiences and our acknowledgments and our willingness to embark on this great, beautiful journey on this amazing planet.
I've found in my life, well, I wouldn't say unfortunately, but you know, in our lives, we're all going to experience conflict, contrast, suffering, and it's always a return to love. Is there a way we can almost flow with it and not suffer so much?
Hmm. I think suffering is always an option. So
A
that would,
choice.
yes, exactly. So that would suggest that we can opt not to look at things in the way that creates suffering for ourselves. I mean, if we look at the concept of grief, grief
Mm.
is universal. It's the price we pay for loving something dearly. And what a blessing to be able to love something or someone dearly in this embodied experience. But grief doesn't have to include suffering. It's just it's an emotional state. It's a giving over of what is true. It's part of the beauty and richness of the human journey. So I think a lot of the suffering that we personally experience and or that we inflict on others is if with a reframe and an attending to our behaviors and our inner work, we can actually not view any of that as suffering, but just as part of, as you say, the soul's journey, part of what we're here to, the richness of what we're here to experience.